All right, let's do it.
Okay, good. You ask the questions, I'll give you the answers.
All right. First
By the
off.
way, I normally don't do interviews.
Right.
Okay?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for asking me, but I just normally don't do interviews, you know.
Right.
Did you ever get the T-shirts or the, did you ever find anything?
No, I looked. I couldn't find the T-shirt.
Oh, I saw a whole bunch of them the other day.
All right, I'll take another look.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
first, what have you been up to for the past 5 years?
I've been going back and forth to my birthplace, which is planet Strazar, and I've been gathering information and electro-biofeedback concerning the invisible structures of things that you can't see. So I've been studying, I've been actually inventing that and putting it into music.
Great.
You know, I'm putting the Von Elmo band back together, and I intend to blow everyone's mind to the point where
Awesome.
they won't know what hit them.
Ah.
Yeah. You know, I was the first person to use a chainsaw on stage.
Right. So one of my questions is, your music was dangerous and you were banned from CBGBs. Was that because of the chainsaw?
No, it was actually because of the music, too. I was banned from CBGBs, but he had me back. I came back. He permitted me to come in again, which was his mistake. But eventually we became good friends, and I played there constantly, you know. As a matter of fact, I signed a contract with him, you know, so I was making a phenomenal amount of money with him.
And what inspired you to use the chainsaw?
Well, the chainsaw is not the only thing I used. There were other electronic carpentry instruments, I call them. What inspired me? Actually, I was watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, okay.
The movie, and I said, hey, that's a great idea for a visual. And not only that, can you imagine the sounds that would come out of that?
Right.
Oh my God, it was incredible. I didn't realize that the entire club was going to pile out and run for their lives. But they did. And then eventually they got used to it and loved it. Absolutely loved it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. Did you think growing up in a tough Brooklyn neighborhood, you were always around violence? Did it help you escape into music?
Yeah, I was a member of a couple of gangs and the leader of one gang. And I sort of didn't get involved in the violence, though. I knew how to duck out of it. Although I must say I did instigate a lot of it. But, you know, I wasn't one of the major fighters. But then again, if anyone hit me, in these gang wars that we used to have.
Mm-hmm.
Usually took place in back of the Fort Lee Theater.
Mm.
I wouldn't haste to attack back in a fashion that was never seen before. We had guys like Richie Sebastiano, Batman. These are the guys I used to. I would hang out with them and then go home and practice music. So it was a weird life.
Yeah.
A very strange life. But I always knew when to leave, as opposed to the fact that they didn't know when to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So,
was there a lot of mind-altering drugs?
Oh yeah.
Taken?
Yes. I belonged to the Timothy Leary sector. I was a lieutenant in his gathering in his army, and I would wake up, take, certain drugs, and then go out.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say, I was once invited to a party to a guy by the name of Fat Dan's house.
Uh-huh.
Are you taping this?
Yes.
Okay. I was about 16 years old, and he had a banquet up on 59th Street in Broadway.
Okay.
I think I was about 15 or 16. I don't remember. So I didn't realize that the food was spiked up with pharmaceutical LSD. And
Hello.
so I ate the food along with a bunch of other people, and within a half hour I was tripping out of my mind. I went into a room and stared at the ceiling, and what happened was the ceiling started breathing, and it started closing in on me, and then it went from closing in on me to closing away from me, and then it disappeared altogether, so I could see the stars in the ceiling. Out, there was no more ceiling.
Right.
And this was a great experience. So I had to get out of there. And I noticed that a very good friend of mine, which till this day is no longer a friend, started turning into a female, a beautiful female. And she started luring me, luring me into her web. So I was chasing her after a while. Can you find out what time it is?
9.
Are we sitting in a restaurant or no? We're not.
No, I'm in my garage.
Are you sitting in a car?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's in an enclosed wooden garage.
It's 9, you say?
It's 9 here, yeah.
Where are you?
Berkeley.
Okay.
So it's midnight.
So anyway, what happened? It's midnight, yeah. So what happened was, I went outside and everyone started speaking to me.
Mhm.
Everyone knew my name, and I was followed. On the way home, I saw a 10-foot nun with a 2-foot priest. When I did get home, the TV was on, and I saw a huge face talking about me. Everything was about me. So I attempted to take a shower, and the shower turned into sandpaper.
Huh.
Yeah, like little spits of sand came out. And I put the TV on, and everyone was talking to me. You know, this is an interesting trip because it gives caution to the fact that I was the center of attraction.
Mhm.
So it was very strange.
Where did the name Von Elmo come from?
Well, it came from me. I thought I didn't want to use my name, although a lot of people thought I should. I said, no, I'm not into that. You know, my family was connected to, let's just say, underworld facets. And I wanted to get away from that. Although I have 7 names, and a lot of them are extraterrestrial in their meaning. You know, first it was VONELMO, and then I changed the E to just LMO, because I thought it would look better on album covers. You know, 3 and 3 rather than 3 and 4.
Right.
I'm into the 3 factor.
Mhm.
You know, as was what's his name? I forget his name, and I love the guy. Who was the guy who invented the cell phone?
I don't know.
He was living in the New Yorker hotel.
I have no idea.
If you hurry, it'll come to you.
Yeah. Why is Coney Island special to you?
That's a long story. I have a lot of love for Coney Island and a lot of hate. Coney Island.
Can you easily? Do you think there's other aliens out there on the street when you're walking around?
Well, that goes without saying. There's different kinds of aliens. You know, there's the Greys, there's the giant aliens, there's... not all aliens are the same. Just like not all humans are the same.
Right. Did you ever...
I myself am an alien.
Yeah.
Do you believe me?
I do.
Good.
What I read, yes. Did you ever see any money from Sesame Street, General Mills, or Microsoft?
How did you know all that? I see you do. I see you doing your homework.
Yes.
I received money from General Mills. in the 90s. They copied for one of their commercials. Well, you tell me, what did they do?
General Mills. They stole something of yours. I can't remember.
Well, they stole their WeChat commercial.
Right.
Okay. But
Well,
that,
yeah.
I waited 10 years to get that.
Well.
Yeah, and it wasn't what I wanted.
Right. Well, at least you got something.
What's that?
You got something at least, right?
Yeah, can you hold on a second? I got another
Sure.
call. Oh, thank you. Hello?
Yes.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm on another line. Yeah. No, I'm on the phone. There's a chap doing an interview. I don't know. It's a magazine. Yeah. What happened with the contract? Okay. That's good. Remember, I am not going any further than what I said. I told you what it is. 2.3 million. I'm not taking anything less. That's the way it goes. Well, how much did they want to give me? No. I don't know what you guys are doing over there. Right. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Call me tomorrow. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, that was Germany.
Oh, okay. Was it Munster?
No, it's a book. They're gonna publish my book.
Nice.
But I want over $1 million. Well, forget it.
Yeah.
And
Well, they should give it to you.
they are going to give it to me. It's just a matter of a lot of talk right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't appreciate them calling me now after well, that's irrelevant. Okay, so where are we?
What's your inspiration for lyrics? What do you get?
That's a good question. I don't have an inspiration. They come to me in a very unusual way. They come to me, I could be staring, like for instance this ceiling. Yeah, no, my inspiration is the planet I come from.
Sounds good.
The things that I've done. Like, I'll give you an example. Leave Your Body. That's about a girl who wanted to commit suicide. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay. Well, you really did your homework.
Yeah, that's the only one I might know about, though.
Let me ask you a question. Are you really into my band and all of that?
I am, yes.
Okay, that's great. Good.
I have the double LP that Munster put out.
Yeah.
And some 7 inches.
Do you have any first album?
The first one, I don't think I have that one.
Oh, well, that's Future Language.
Oh, yeah, I have that one.
Yeah.
That,
you know, that's worth a fortune.
Oh, yeah, it is. I know.
Yeah, someone's selling it for $1,000
Wow.
in Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm much more bigger in Europe than I am actually over here.
Mm. Well, what about Funeral of Art?
Well, Funeral of Art was a band that I put together with Otto. I came up with the concepts and put the band together. But, you know, it was going nowhere. So I took it apart.
Mm-hmm. What about Why You Murder Me?
Why You Murder Me became Red Transistor.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good band. We could have made a fortune, but we didn't get along. I didn't see eye to eye with Rudolph.
Mm.
So I think for what we did, it was good, and that was enough. Actually, Red Transistor was the first band that I took out the chainsaw in. So, but you know, I didn't only take the chainsaw out for visual effects. I took the chainsaw out for sound effects, for the sound of the guitar against the chainsaw against the strings on a guitar.
Okay.
Sounds exceptionally incredible, especially if it's done right.
Right.
You have to do it right. People might think, oh, he's just touching the guitar with the chainsaw. It is not as easy as that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be pinpointed in the right way.
Mm. What about Cafe Wah? You hung out there a lot?
Yeah, I jammed with Jimi Hendrix at the Cafe Wah.
Wow.
And Hendrix told me that I should have been playing drums with him, but unfortunately I was a little too young to go traveling with him.
Mm.
And it wouldn't have worked out. You know, maybe a year later it would have worked out.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, was there any competition between you and Alan Vega's Suicide?
No. Alan Vega was a great guy. As a matter of fact, he was responsible for getting me known to Marty Fowler, Red Star Records. If it wasn't for him,
Mm-hmm.
I have a color that was. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
So, any more questions?
Well, what's next for Von Elmo? You guys got a show going on?
Well, what's next is I'm playing October 28th this month with Otto, and I'm going to tear that place apart.
Awesome.
I'm going to do whatever I can do in such a limited format to make it worthwhile. After this gig, I intend to put the Von Elmo band back together.
Great.
Yeah.
You guys gonna do a tour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Hopefully you guys come out here, West Coast.
Where are you located?
Berkeley, San Francisco area. Well,
yeah,
do you have
that's no problem.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Right.
Do you have any last words?
Yes, imitations never last.